Hey everybody, let me ask you something. What if the only thing standing between you and the life that you want is one decision to start? It's not your background, it's not your experience, just your why. Hi everybody, hi ladies.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hello.
Good, good, good. So today is Tuesday again, and we changed our life timing a little bit. And so I know Rekha is waiting to go to the gym with her husband.
Yes.
Yeah, and we just got home as well. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm gonna just get right into the topic today. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about, you know, our digital business, and it is really for everybody,
Mhm.
like anyone. But the thing is, it is also not for everyone. Of course,
Mhm.
if you do not want to start, you are super satisfied with your current life and you do not want to change a thing, and that's fine. Stay where you are. But for those who are looking for a way to make a change, to make your life better, or to get the things that you want, to spend the time with your loved ones, then this episode is for you. All right. So I want to start off with talking about it's really not about your skill, it's about your why. So all three of us, we started this business because of our own individual reason, right? Some people might think, I need to have, experience. I need to have a tech skill. I need to have an IT background. Or I need to have the confidence to start. But in this business, those things can be learned, and when you practice, you get better over time. But what truly matters is your reason, is your big why. So for me, like as an immigrant, right? I was originally from Singapore and back and to Texas right now, and I miss, having the freedom to travel freely and visit my family back home. Or when they come, I can actually just go enjoy the whole of their vacation with them without worrying and requesting the annual leave from work from my boss. That's why I like this business, and also that's the reason why me and my husband started real estate, right? And real estate, we have the freedom, flexibility of time. However, the paycheck is not consistent. You can get a good deal selling a expensive house and close on it this month, but you might not get anything next month. So with the additional side hustle, I think it's so important to create a multiple stream of income just to be ready for anything. So I want to say, if your why is strong enough, you figure out the how. What about you, Rekha? Why do you start the business?
Well, for me, I was in my 50s. My daughters had just become independent. And so I started thinking about my future. I didn't want to depend on my kids when I get old. And we didn't want to just get by. We could have get by with my husband's income, but we don't want to just get by. We have dreams to travel the world in style,
And you have been
and,
traveling the world.
and we want to give back to a foundation, a family foundation more, and I wanted a purpose because I'm not the kind of person who would just sit at home watching TV all day and not have anything to do. I wanted a purpose because I don't want to keep bugging my kids like, oh, I need to do something. Can I help? Whatever. So that's my biggest why. But also I had fears. I wanted to do something with flexibility, and I didn't want to do anything alone. I'm a people person. So community is very important to me. It when I saw this business, the community that I saw, and the support we receive, it's just amazing. Because even when in your low days, like sometimes you feel demotivated because something not working, somebody is always there to cheer you up and get you inspired to keep moving, right? So the support matters so much. So it's not just about learning a business. It's about growing together, sharing your wins, sharing your challenges, and
Mhm.
and coming up with a solution. That's to me is everything. We have weekly masterminds. Every time I'm feeling down, or if I'm come back from a vacation, I need to catch up on my mastermind, because that give me so much inspiration. So because starting something new is very hard, but you don't have to make it harder by just doing alone,
Mhm.
right? So yeah, I'm just enjoying the community so much.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like we all come from different background, but then in this digital business community, although we are all from different backgrounds, but we all have like similar goals. We all want to make a change, and then the support is just amazing. What about you, Rika? What made you start this business in the first place?
Oh yeah, so yeah, my story is different as well. Yeah, so my biggest why I was looking for something because I used to be an absentee mom. Like if you're following me, if you're watching, like following my page, my story. I was an absentee mom. Like that means like I juggled so many jobs. That means I will be out in the house. Like sometimes my son was still in bed and coming home, he's already in bed. I miss loads of like like special events in the school, like my husband and my son went to holiday for a holiday twice without me because I can come. That sort of things. And then I work really, really hard, and I thought just to providing my family is enough. But then I realized no, this is not. This is so unfair, and this is not what I. Because I want to be a mom, I want to be a wife, I want to be physically there for them. But again, I need to go to work. And then pandemic come, I just realized that was my wake up call. Actually, I realized, look, I need to do something that I can be with my family. Of course, I still carry on my day job, but at the same time, I need to have something that whatever happened in the recent, like what happened in the pandemic, lots of people lost their job, lots of like businesses shut down, and no one is prepared for that, right? And my family, we don't have. I work really hard, but we don't have enough saving to survive just even for a couple of months. So that was a panic. I said, oh, I need to do something, and then and I found this amazing business that again the community and the business alone is really fit to my busy life because again it's the flexibility of the business, the portability of the business, so I can do it anytime I want. Now being a busy mom, being a full-time mom, I will do the business in the evening, so that means I still have my time with my family, so that is the best part for me. So again, the family, I want to miss anything anymore for my son, my husband. I want to be there for them all the time, and now I am grateful that I work less and I am home more for them. Yeah. And yeah, another thing for me is I will share about the before I started this business, I was really scared because I thought I need to be perfect, right? Like progress over perfection. Like this is like very normal to us. Like when we start something, you think like you need to be good, you need to be excellent, you need to be perfect to do something new to yourself. That's what I felt when I started. I did not, again, honestly, I did not doubt the system, but I doubted myself if I can do it. Because watching these people talking like us, what we're doing now, that makes me scared. I'm not confident to do like this, talking in the screen, watching like it is broadcasting worldwide. I cannot do that. Yeah, and being as a busy mom, as an immigrant as well, I have so much to adjust. And then starting a business, it was overwhelming. But you know what? Then I started thinking, I realized that, you know what, if I waited for that perfect time,
You never start.
I will be still on the same cycle. Like 4 years ago, 10 years ago, my cycle is still the same. There's no changes. So I said, I need to make a bold decision. If other people can do it, I can do it as well. So yeah, so little by little I show up. I started a business, I show up, and then even small step every day. I show up every day. Doesn't matter like how tired I was. Sometimes we have a bad day at work. I still show up, and then of course along the journey is not always happiness. It's not always a rainbow. There's always like some, what you call this, like some maybe like challenges, like some like problems along the way, something like that. But all those things makes me like stronger that I could ever think, because I use that path to be more present for my business, to be more, because I know this is just only part of my journey. And again, I kept going, and over those time, that small step that I made every day, it turns to a real growth, like growth both me personally and for my business. So then later on, I understand that this business is not for perfect people. It is for the real people who are willing to try,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
with, even when you feel unsure. Because if you're watching us, we were in the same shoes with you guys. We have doubts, we have like lots of like questions in our mind, if we can do it, or if this will work or not, what will people think about me. But yeah, we understand, because this is quite overwhelming. But again, the community alone will make you feel better. I know, I always say I find a safe place in this business, because I think Reka mentioned earlier, the time if you are low, people will cheer you up. So yeah, so you could just try this one and look at us. We are here still in the business. We're proving that, the community, the support, and you will learn along the way, because there's a training and everything. All you need in the business for you to start and for you to be successful in the business, everything is in here. Yeah, so that's for me, Wendy. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. They ask if you come into the community, you will meet so many different people, right? From all over the world. Like I know, like right now I'm in Texas, but I know of a fellow Singaporean digital business owner. She's in Singapore and she was in like the hotel industry for 12 years. And she had to quit her job because unfortunately her son got leukemia, right? He's all good now. He's good and healthy right now. But she quit her job to take care of the son. And then at that time, like she had the time, but she didn't have the money. So that's how she started. And look where she is right now. Like every month, she's getting like five figures at least, you know, salary coming in while still having the time to be at home working with family and traveling. So that's awesome.
Yeah, there's another person that I really admire. Her story is so inspiring. After 35-year career, she had to start all over again at 58. With
Mhm.
She had no income, and she was so uncertain about her retirement, and she was stressed. But at 60, she found this business,
Wow. Mm.
and she was fully committed, and she treated it like real business, not just a hobby.
Yeah.
But today at 60, like in 16 months, she's able to get something that she hasn't done in 10 years. So I mean, her message is so simple: you're not old, you're not late, you're more capable than you ever think.
Mm,
So just go for it. That's
yeah.
my
That's
message.
very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
I know.
it.
I know someone in the community as well. Actually, I followed her because I yeah, she's a, yeah, like me, Philippine from the Philippines, an immigrant, and without a degree, no degree, can't hardly, and obviously immigrant English is not our first language.
Mhm.
Work really really hard in a retail business, and credit card is left and right. But that's it won't stop you there if you have the big whys. And looking at her now, gosh, you can select earning, how many figures, fixed figure every month.
Oh
That's
yeah.
just to prove that in this business, anyone can do the business as long as you're willing, as long as you give everything what you have, and then stay consistent. I think that's a big thing in the business, because I know we give everything, we help everything, the support, the mentorship is lifetime in the business. But if you as a business owner won't do your part, I think
Mm,
it's different story, right? So we have lots of testimonies in the business, how their life changed because of this. So I know it won't happen overnight, but it will, as long as you give all your best in your business. Treat your business as a business. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So, like, your life doesn't change when you get more opportunities, right? It only changes when you decide to take one. So,
Yeah.
if when you scroll online, there's so many things coming up at you. Like, try this business, get on this business, try this package, this product, whatever. But if you just sit there watching, and like, I have so many opportunity that comes by me every day, but you don't do anything.
Mm.
In the end, your life stay the same. You are not going to change. You're
Yeah,
just
nothing
watching.
changes if you don't do anything.
Exactly.
Exactly, Tina.
And then you know
Exactly.
what? You are just going to watch other
Yeah.
people just keep going because time never stops. It keeps going
Mhm.
whether you stop or not, but it doesn't. So,
And then
oh well,
waiting for the perfect time. It won't come. There's no perfect time.
no, it's
You
always
can
now.
start messy, right? You can start
Perfect time is
messy.
now.
Yeah.
Which,
Exactly.
I mean, can you believe half of the quarter of one quarter is already gone this year?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It's
How that
too
So
time
fast.
flies.
and people
Yeah.
still waiting. So, oh, I'll do it today. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Something
Good
will
luck.
always come up.
And
And
that's easily done, like, right? Because
Yeah.
I know we are all busy. We're living in a crazy world right now. But again, I think the decision is all obvious. It's all up to us. But
Yeah.
you need to make the decision now because again, the time is moving and it's just so fast.
yeah. Well, if you decide that you don't want to keep on waiting, the first step will be to just look for more information. So, with more information, then you can make a good decision, right? So, with that, today is Tuesday. We're going to have a live webinar tonight. And if you can't do it during the time, you can always watch the replay. So, uh, please drop us in a message. And if you want to find out more or grab our website, drop us a message. And then that's how you take the first step. So we hope to see you on the inside. With
Yeah.
that, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
next week.
See you
Bye.
next week.
Bye.
Bye.